Hi all, welcome to another video. This is a pre-built PC I got off eBay for just over £60. So the spec is it's got a standard desktop size case, which is Zoostorm. It's got an Intel i5-8400 CPU, which is socket 1151. It came with 8 gig of RAM, but I added another stick, making up 16 gig. No graphics card, so I added a GTX 1050 Ti, which takes power from the motherboard slot. No external power cable needed. Now, it's only got a 250 watt or thereabouts PCU. So just to make you aware, if you want to do any upgrades, take into account that power supply may need to come out. Now, looking at it, I don't think it's proprietary, so you should be able to slot a standard power supply in there with all the usual connections. It came with a 480 gig SSD, so I added a 500 gig mechanical drive, and it's got a DVD rewriter drive as a bonus for all those old programs you want to load up. Now, this is scheduled for a customer rollout, so I'm not going to do any benchmarks on it. But if you've got any questions on this system, just let me know. As an afterthought, I'll take the side panel off and just briefly show you the inside. Before I do that, that's the back of the case. Nothing to write home about. Now, I actually had to add an exhaust fan and an intake fan to that system. Didn't have either. So what I'll do now is take off the side panel so you can see the inside. So I've taken off the side panel. Top left is the power supply, and just to confirm, it is 250 watts. So if you're going to upgrade that CPU or graphics card, maybe have a think about also upgrading that power supply. But it's FSP group, and they're quite reliable power supplies, but not the greatest. And you can see the motherboard, CPU fan, 2 slots for the RAM. Below that is the graphics card. Now, it hasn't got a PCI connector, power connector, so you'll need to maybe add one that comes from the Molex connections if you want to keep that power supply. But me personally, I would replace it. So on the right hand side is the slots for all the drives, and at the top is the DVD writer drive. So cable management is not that great, but it's the best I can do in this sort of case. So I'll definitely finish off now. If you've got any queries on this build, just drop me a comment, and thanks for watching.